Yet again, today we are going to talk about a few words which are spelled very similar to each other, but they have completely different meanings. Okay, so there are going to be pairs of such words. Okay, let's start with the first one that I have for you. Principle versus principle. Now, they are obviously pronounced in a very similar fashion, but the spellings are different. One of them is P-L-E, the other one is P-A-L in the end. Okay, so P-L-E is a rule. It's a rule. It's like a rule that you need to follow for good behavior. Okay, so that is P-L-E. On the other hand, P-A-L, principal, that is the principal of your college. Okay, do not mix the two up. P-A-L is the person. Okay, principal is always a person. All right. Advise versus advise. Now, they are obviously similarly pronounced, but the meanings are quite different. One of them is a noun, the other one is a verb. So, advise, which is A-D-V-I-S-E. That advice is giving someone advice. Okay, if I'm advising you, that would be advising. I'm doing something. It's a verb. Okay, kriya. The other one is vice. That is a piece of advice you can give to somebody. Okay, so while you are advising someone, you are giving them a piece of advice. The one that you're giving is vice. It's a noun. Okay, it is an offering. You're making an offering by explaining someone something. Okay, that is vice. Let's get to the third one. Desert versus dessert. Now, dessert is the one with double S. Okay, one has double S, the other one has a single S. The one with double S is the one you eat. Okay, so dessert is something that is sweet that you eat. Pastry is a form of dessert. Okay, the other one is desert. Desert is a place where you have sand dunes. Okay, mountains of sand, huge mountains of sand. That is desert with a single S. Envelope versus envelope. Envelope, envelope. There is a difference. One of them ends at P. The other one ends at E. Okay, the one in which you keep some money. Okay, so you keep money, you keep a card in an envelope. Okay, L-O-P-E. The other one is envelope. Envelope is going around something by covering it completely. Okay, so something that is covered in something else completely. The mountains were enveloped in mist. This is an example. Okay, so this one would be envelope. Mountains are enveloped in mist. Stationery versus stationery, pronounced in exactly the same manner, but one of them has A-R-Y in the end. The other one has E-R-Y in the end. Now, this one used to confuse me a lot. So I found out a trick to remember this. The one with E-R-Y, stationery with E-R-Y, is the one which you use to write with, your notebooks, your pen, your pencil, all those things, your eraser, all of those things, right? That is E-R-Y. How to remember? So pen has E, P-E-N, pen has E. That is how I used to remember that stationery with E-R-Y is the one with pen. Okay, so the one in which pen is covered. That is how I used to remember it. Probably this one will help you. And the other one is A-R-Y, stationery, A-R-Y. That is something that is not moving. It is still at a place. Sun is stationary. Sun in the sky is stationary. That is A-R-Y. Assure versus ensure versus insure. Okay, now they are not exactly pronounced in the same manner because one of them starts with A, the other one starts with E, and the third one starts with I. But they hold almost similar meanings, okay? And of course, they sound a little bit like each other. So assure is making a promise. I assure you I will upload a video tomorrow. That is assure, A-S-S. Okay, the one with S. That is the promise that you make. The other one is ensure. Ensure. Ensure is to make sure. Okay. So I ensure that my little sister is fed well in the night. Okay. That is ensure. The other one, the last one is insure. Insure is the one for which you get your insurance. Yeah. That is insure. Insure is compensation. Okay. Making sure of compensation. So when you insure a property, you make sure that you receive compensation when something happens to that property. That is insure. Okay, with I. Whose and whose. So one has apostrophe. Apostrophe is always placed when you have a letter missing. Okay, so who is can be said as whose. So who is going there? Who's going there? Okay. Who is going there? Who's going there? That is WHO apostrophe S. The other one is whose. Kiska. Whose. Whose jacket is this? Okay. That is WHOSE. Okay. Whose jacket is this? Whose lights are these? Getting my point? Next one. Orchard versus orchid. Orchid. Orchid is a flower. So ORCHID is a flower. Okay. Orchids, very pretty orchids are grown in Kashmir, and that's true actually. That's true. Yeah, so you hardly find orchids anywhere because it's a flower of cold climate, extreme cold climate. That is where you find orchids. Okay, those purple beautiful flowers, one of the most expensive ones. Yeah, so those are orchids. Now coming back to the other one, that is orchard. Orchard is a place where you grow stuff like your flowers, your vegetables. Okay, orchard. So you grow apples in orchard. You must have heard of apple orchards. Yeah, so a garden which has a lot of apples because apples are grown over there. Yeah, so that is orchard. Next one, illicit versus illicit. Okay, illicit versus illicit. Now the one with ILLICIT, illicit, is illegal. Something that is illicit, something that is illegal. Drugs are illicit in our country. Let's come to the next one, that is illicit. Illicit is ELICIT, that is trying to obtain something, some information. Okay, trying to obtain some information. It's a verb. Okay, elicit the truth. Okay, she tried to elicit the truth. That is ELICIT. The other one is illicit, that is illegal. And then the last one, break versus break. Now BREAK is the break that you have from work. Okay, I took a break of 5 minutes to have some food. Okay, so break, that is BREAK. And the other one is BRAKE. That is the one you press in your car to stop the car. Okay, so you apply the brakes. Okay, I guess that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this short list of 10 such words which are spelled similarly and often pronounced similarly, but they confuse you. I'll be back with another such list very, very soon. You take care of yourself. Bye.